Hello, hello. And here we are, back again. uh, I don't know. I just like video games too much, I guess. Yeah, let's call it that. Also because I haven't played Jump King in like 2 or 3 days, and I just got to this map, this screen here, and I'm really curious, like, how to jump this screen. Doesn't it look scary as hell? The music sounds great. I don't think I turned music on for... Yeah, it's this music. Okay, so let's just jump. I don't think any of these are gonna be full jumps, but let's see. Maybe I start here. Too much. Okay. Okay. I've never had to reset here. Oof. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is a full jump. Also full jump. This is like from here. Okay. Good. We're doing so great. It's fine. Oh, okay, good. Full jump. Get behind the line. Whew. Okay. Nice. Too much power there. That's okay. Okay. Full jump. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. This is full. That's fine. The music here is so relaxing. I'm so sad I didn't turn my music on before. That's okay. I'm sure we'll spend a lot of time here. Full jump. Okay. 3, 2, 3. Okay. So, too much. Okay. Okay, that's fine. At least I can do that part okay. I know that little bit of a jump. Hey Rohan, what's up? What's up? Welcome. I didn't get a chance to see you finish your stream because I was raiding on 14. Oh, Hugh, thank you for the follow. Follow, arigatou gozaimasu. I don't know if you're Japanese, so I guess I will say both because it is an ENJP stream. Welcome. What are you doing up so late, Rohan? Ah, shit. Okay, that's fine. Ah, motherfucker, back to the Poison City. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Here is fine. Here is okay. I was supposed to be in bed 30 minutes ago. Oh no, it's fine. Was gonna go to sleep early, but we started a movie and ended up finishing it. Oh, you and your wife? Isn't that how it always is? Fuck. Okay, that's okay. What movie did you watch? We also had late night snackies. Since I skipped dinner tonight, we watched The Impossible. I don't think I have heard of that movie. Is it a newer one or an older one? I actually watched Turning Red last night on Disney Plus. Oh, fuck. Okay, too much. I thought it was a very good movie, like, surprisingly. I didn't know. I'm just messing up left and right. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. "2012, based on a true story from survivors of the 2004 Indonesia-Thailand tsunami." Wow. Okay, so my followers actually recommended Turning Red to me, and they had the comment that it seemed like it was two separate movies, and I think I gotta agree with them. I felt like the break between like when they had gathered enough money, I guess for the like technically 3 tickets, and then the part where she had to like exercise her red panda side or like sealed it away. That definitely felt like too. I mean, it was a clear one first half, second half. You know what I mean? What did you think of the movie, aside from just good? You know, I was a little bit sad that there wasn't any songs. Like, one of the biggest things for me about Disney movies is the songs that are included in the movie. Like, that's why I liked Encanto so much, was the music. It was so good. I could see that. There's definitely some clear beats when shifting between the acts of the film. Yeah. Yeah. And like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm used to growing up in, you know, that like Asian like expectation culture. For me, it was kind of like, okay, like, oh fuck, oh cool. For me, it was kind of like, I don't want to watch this because this is too relatable. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I lived through this, and although I think the although I think the representation is great, like, I don't want to watch my life. Seems like you're addicted to the feeling of victory before bed. No, Clayton, there's no way I will clear this tonight. This is just me wanting to play the new Jump King, like, part of the map that I managed to explore. I still have so much more left to go, so. And I fell down so far anyways, so we'll see. We'll see how far I get. Oh, yep, even further down. It's a cruel game, this Jump King. I don't think I've fallen this far in a really long time, actually. Yeah, it was just like, this is too real for me. I don't know if I want to like watch this and consider it entertainment. I mean, don't get me wrong. The representation is great. It's you know, definitely a step in the right direction, but for me personally, it's just like I gain nothing from this. But I'm sure, you know, little girls who watch this show who are of, you know, Asian, you know, origins are like, wow, she looks like me. I'm her. You know, just like how all the other girls had like the Disney princesses and stuff. And we just had Mulan. Cowards. Cowards talk. You fail only when you give up on yourself. I don't give up on myself. I think I'm just a very good judge of my own skill level. And it ain't it right now, you know? I'm just being realistic. 'Cause... Oh, shit, see? Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh. I fucking hate this part of the map. Like, it's windy, it sucks. See, and, you know, that shit right there. What are you doing, Clayton? Just chilling? There's nothing to do after raid? Did you do anything after we all disconnected? I'm chillin' like a villain. You didn't say the villain part, I did, but that's fine. We'll pretend you said it. Okay. This time for sure. Oh, why? It's not even that much more. I was trying to play some more GTA RP, but it's too late at night, so the server is quiet. Gotcha. It's so funny. I think one of my followers was watching me today, and she was like, you know, I feel like I see you play and rage more at like FF10 than I've ever seen you rage at Jump King, and I'm like, you know, you could be right. Like, I don't rage that much in Jump King because it's kind of like, well, I can only blame myself. Like, with games that require you to like play with others or like grind for character levels, I'm kind of like, that sucks. And, you know, but games that require skill instead, it's like, well, you know, just get good. Like, I feel like I'd play this game, but I could very easily get frustrated. That's what a lot of people say. You should play it though. I mean, okay, Rohan, this game is like very, very cheap on Steam. Personally, I think I got this for like $5, but I did get it on sale, full disclosure. I think technically this game is like $12 usually. But I mean, even full price, it's not that expensive, right? Like, I did add it to my Steam wishlist. Yeah. I don't know how often it goes on sale. I just got really lucky. I think I got it, maybe around Christmas time? I'm not sure. But it was definitely on sale. So I don't know if you want to wait for it to go on sale. I'm sure you have a huge library that you need to get through, like literally everybody else. So many video games to play and like so little time. Yeah, it's $12.99. I might keep an eye on it and get it. Yeah, I know. It's so cheap. It's like even full price, it's less than, you know, like a Nintendo game. And personally, you get so many hours of gameplay. So, I'm not even mad. I think it's on the Switch. Oh, yeah. I think there is a Switch version. Are you more comfortable playing it on the Switch? Or do you get like, do you have coins that you can redeem on Switch? Personally, I prefer it on PC because I prefer my Xbox controller. Because, I don't know, I think the grip is just better. I mean, I'm just a huge Switch fan and I love getting anything and everything on it. Okay, fair. I do love getting games on my Switch because it's just so portable. Like, I'm going to a wedding this weekend and I'm like, can't play Jump King, but I can play the other games on my Switch. Get there eventually. If only, I know they have a like, what is it, Steam Deck, right? For like like the Switch, except for Steam games instead. Now that you mention it, I do have some gold points too. Yeah, right? Redeem them. I think like one time I bought myself some games, and then I think I gifted some games to like my cousin, and I had so many like gold coins from it that I was like, dang, I have enough for just like a whole nother game. That was very exciting to find out. Okay, I need to not screw this up. I thought about getting the Steam Deck, but I opted to just upgrade to the Switch OLED since I had one of the first Switch models. Gotcha. How are you liking the OLED model for Switch? It matters more, or I guess it's more noticeable when you play handheld, right? Like if you dock it, it doesn't really make a difference. Well, actually, I don't know, because you said, oh shit, I've never missed that before. You said Switch first model. I love it. Definitely worth more in handheld. I see. Yeah, okay. It's the, what are the differences between the very first Switch and the OLED? Because I know maybe there was like another iteration of the Switch. Like just a regular model, or am I mistaken? Because I know they have, maybe it was 2 versions of the Switch, and then Switch Lite, right? Yeah, it doesn't upscale or anything. Oops. When docked. Handheld, you get the bigger screen and the beautiful OLED colors and whatnot. Gotcha. How much was it? If you don't mind me asking. I actually don't know the prices of consoles nowadays. Oh shit, okay, good. There was a improved battery regular Switch. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, because I got the Animal Crossing Switch, and I think that was the second version. Oops. That's fine. Oh, okay. Okay, goodbye. That's not fine. $350 plus tax for OLED. Okay, that doesn't seem like that much, because, I mean, like, for $50 more from the base version, that's not bad at all for, like, a bigger screen and, like, better display. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because I think the Animal Crossing Switch was the same price as regular Switch. So I don't think they charged, or I don't think there was an upcharge for the Animal Crossing version. Man, I was so worried it was going to sell out when they announced it. So there was the first model Switch, Switch Lite. Is that -01 Switch, better battery life, and then OLED, best battery life, bigger and better screen, better kickstand, slightly improved dock, functionality, not graphics. Yeah, ACNH was 01 version, which was same price as the original. It's weird because like you would think that like a custom or like special edition console would be like a little bit more, but it wasn't, which lucky for me because I had held off on getting the Switch for so long because I was like, oh, you know, I don't have any games I want to play on it. So, and then Animal Crossing was the game that did it for me. I've actually heard Animal Crossing is one of the games that like a lot of people switch over. Like I think it was Animal Crossing and like Smash. Like, oh shit. Okay, that's fine. Animal Crossing and Smash like help a lot in like console sales because those are the games that like people definitely want to be able to play, which I think is hilarious. Oh, okay. Oh, scary. I don't need to jump that strong. Okay, so jump this way. I just want to get back up to the Lost Frontier. I made a bad jump. Okay, maybe I should do a little bit safer. I wonder why I can't land that jump sometimes. ACNH boosted Switch sales, and not to mention the timing with the Panera. The Panera? Okay, more than that. A little more power. It's okay. My body doesn't remember how to do this jump. AKA, oh, the pandemic. Okay, you're right. That was right around the time when Animal Crossing came out and everyone was like, it's time to stay home because the world is on fire. I call it the vid, the dark days. I don't know. So many names it goes by. There was a trend where people would call the pandemic by using other P words like panorama, Panera, Pandora, Panini. I've never heard of that before. Do you know, like, is it like certain communities or I've literally never heard of that. That's so funny. Honestly, the only thing I remember from the pandemic was, let's see. The most memorable thing was Animal Crossing, of course. I'm not actually sure where it first started. So, of course, Animal Crossing was huge in 2020. Then the only other thing I really remember from that year was Please Scream Inside Your Heart. The advertisement for, I think it was Fuji Q, like, because it was found that COVID was spread through, airborne particles. And because they were an amusement park with roller coasters, they were like, okay, so as long as people stay quiet and like don't expel wet particles, it's fine. So the ad that ran was Please Scream Inside Your Heart. And I think I started I actually finished it, but I started and finished a cross stitch project that has like that exact saying. That was hilarious. It's wild because right before the pandemic, I actually met up and had dinner with some old friends, and I mean like elementary friendos. Oh, I think I remember that too. Man, can you believe it's literally been 2 whole years now? Like, I can't believe it. It's been so long since we started lockdown. And if it isn't one thing, it's like another, right? Like, I think last year there were talks of going back to the office, like around, I want to say around August or something. But those talks had started in March, April. And then, of course, the new variant came out. And then there was now gas prices. Not even, remotely related to the pandemic, and gas prices are like insane. I think it's always something. Almost lines up with when I started my job, so that's how I measure the time. Started my job like way before the pandemic, and I had like kind of a role change in my work. So it's like there were a lot of times we were supposed to go back. Yeah, a lot. And then life had other plans. But honestly, like staying home for like 2 years has made time feel super fake. You know, like when you think about it, it's like, oh, that was just last week. And then you're like, oh wait, no. That was like 2 or 3 months ago. Time is fake. Between 2020 to even now, like, the passing of time doesn't feel real sometimes. Yeah, like, what even is time? We recently moved and it's already been a month. Wow, that's fast. Did you move like rental units or did you purchase a home? I know that's a big thing for a lot of people now, is they're finally kind of like getting ready to make the next big step. Oh shit, okay, a little bit more. We moved states? What? You're not in California anymore? Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know. I like love California so much. I don't think I can like imagine leaving this state. I mean, I worked in Japan for a couple years, but it was never going to be like a permanent thing, and I knew I was gonna eventually move back to California. Moved up north for my job. Wow, that's crazy. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. How's wow, moving states, that's huge. Have you finished unpacking? How was the move? Nice. Okay, I did it. Okay, so jump this way. Okay, I think the jump I did was too strong, so nope, too light. Thank you. It's nice because things are generally cheaper up here. Move was pretty smooth because my company paid for it and took care of a lot of things. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, shit. Goodbye. Okay, okay, okay. No, please. Ah, the wind was not in my favor today. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just drop me all the way down. Ah, shit. This is the cruel game of Jump King. Okay, yep, just... One moment, you're at the top, the next second, all the way down. This is how the game be. This is what you're getting yourself into if you purchase this game, by the way. It's like, there are no brakes on this train, especially if the train is going down. You just cross your fingers and hope you get lucky. That's literally how it is. Is this a roguelike? No, because roguelikes are like, you do it over and over, like procedurally generated. No, it's the same map every time. So, whenever you fall, it's literally the same. Nothing changes about it. It just depends on like how fast you go, and you can kind of see on the edges of the like corners. They're sometimes shaped like at an angle, or it's shaped at a 90-degree, and that's what's gonna change the direction you fall in. And if you're really unlucky, you fall really badly. But yeah, it doesn't change. There's a guy that does like speed runs to get like world first for this, and he's really good. I think he has like most of all the maps memorized, because he goes through it so fast. If it changed every time, I don't think he'd be able to do that. The only thing that changes, in my opinion, is like the wind. But even then, like if you're consistently reaching the map at certain like, you know, seconds or minutes, like the wind is gonna be the same pattern as well. That's wild. Respect. I know. Watching him play is like insane. Like honestly, you look at it and it's like, how is this humanly possible? I've fallen so far. It's okay. I'll get back. Nope, okay. Just even further. You know, I don't think I've heard the music down here. This is the first time for me. I don't know why I turned my music off. Maybe I wanted to jam to some chill lo-fi. Gonna start winding down for bed, but it was great to catch you live for a bit again. Thank you so much. It was great catching you live too. I didn't get to see you quell the Arcanine, but I was raiding with my group. I just wanted to get the lurk for you, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stay in here. But I hope you have a good night, Rohan. Thank you. I'm so far away. Oh yeah, it was great seeing you in stream too. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So we're here. That's fine. Full jump. A little jump, little jump, little jump. Oh, cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back. Can I make it back to the Lost Frontier? Who knows? Let's see. Just not too much. It's okay. Full jump. Okay, that's fine. Too much. Okay, that's okay. Umaibo, hey! Welcome. My little puppy that I haven't seen in a really long time. How have you been? What are you up to tonight? Why are you up? Well, I mean, you're always up late, so I mean, I guess I should say instead of why, I should ask, what are you doing? My sleeping schedule is kind of crazy right now. I mean, no, it's totally fine. Even if you don't catch my streams, I'm just giving you a hard time, you know? In a very joking way. I don't mean it seriously. Have you had dinner yet? It is kind of late. You should probably have already eaten by now. Yeah, I did. What'd you have? I had curry. Ooh, was it like, did you make curry at home or did you buy it? I know, because I used to go to school in that area. I know they had, like they have a Coco's, is it Coco Ichibanya? And then I think they have like other curry places. I haven't been by in a while in the area, so I don't quite know. But I remember there was like a Coco Ichibanya at like, is it Diamond Jamboree? Konnichiwa. ここはこんばんは. We made it at home. It was chicken curry. You know my favorite way to make curry is half of golden curry and half Vermont apple curry. And then adding potatoes, carrots, and I don't like chicken too much. I like pork more, but I guess chicken is healthier. Diamond Jamboree with Coco Ichibanya. Yeah. Avendior, welcome to the stream. Irashai. How are you doing tonight? What's up? Man, my Japanese, I don't remember much. I don't remember how to ask these things. Maybe I need to watch more Japanese streamers. Now I'm feeling shy. 少し恥ずかしい。もう日本語あんまり話せないから。もっと勉強しなきゃ。 It's afternoon here, not night. うーん、今日本には多分10、12時 ?No. 午後5時。午後6時 What time is it? It's Japan. Let's see. I'm curious. Ah, 午後5時. It's okay. On the flip side, most Japanese streamers don't use English much either, as far as I know. 夜の5時すね。Yeah. I remember because I used to work in Japan, and right around the time I came home from work, is when my friends in America would all be asleep. So it's just like about getting off work time. Oh no. Oh, scary. I know. And then like when I would go to sleep is when my friends would wake up. So it's like complete opposite schedules, like from Japan to California. Really, really bad. Dude, I fell all the way. I would have had it if I backwards jumped. I know. Living in Japan and trying to stay connected to my American friends was really rough. It was very hard at times, and the only thing that really got me through it was playing Final Fantasy XIV. On the weekends, we would play together. But other than that, it was really hard. Like during the week, of course. Well, when there was work, it was impossible to do. Okay, that's fine. How do you ask if you are if you have plans this weekend? Oh, that sounds nice, but really, really good on you for trying to stay connected despite the time difference. Yeah, I know. It's I mean, I didn't want to lose touch with the friends that I had because I made like really great friends in college. And I wanted to like be able to meet up with them again when I came home. Umaibo, you have to be my Japanese teacher now. I don't understand. Not that I don't understand. I can't think of the words to use. Let's see. 今週末か予定ありますか? No way. You're the senpai sensei? I'm the English sensei, okay? Not the Nihongo sensei. Why am I having such a hard time right here? 私は日本語勉強しています。Oh, okay. Let's see. どのぐらい日本語勉強しましたか? 私は大学で3年間、3年間勉強して、で、あと日本に長野3年間住んでいましたから、7年間くらい、7年間くらい 日本語を勉強しました。私はバカです。No! No, 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 you are not バカ. Stop. Nobody's バカ. You just need to study more. バカじゃないよ。もっと勉強した方がいいから。バカじゃない。Nobody is a バカ. Just a little slow, or maybe learns a little differently, but it's okay. Why did I do that? Okay, that's okay. Wait, Umaibo, you mentioned you've been studying Japanese for, was it 3 or 4 years? Or did you mention how long you were studying Japanese? Dude, I can do this part like, well, not, I don't want to get too overconfident, but I can almost do that part in my sleep. I think it's about 5 to 6 years at this point. I might have mentioned it when I first came to your stream, but I don't remember anymore. 5 to 6 years, so about the same length of time as me. Interesting. I feel like I know how to read and I know how to listen, but I am very out of practice when it comes to speaking and like possibly writing. But I think it's always like that with languages. Producing is a lot more difficult than what's the other one? Producing and like just listening or whatever. Listening or reading. Oh, but kanji. Oh, fuck. Kanji is very, very hard. Recognizing? Probably. You're probably right. I forget. I know. Me too. It's so funny because when I look at the translations on my stream, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you would say that. You can learn it earlier if you do it more times, I feel. Let's see. You mean learn Japanese, Avendior? Damn it. That's okay, it's okay, it's okay. What is your native language, Avendior? If you're learning Japanese right now. Ah, damn it. It's okay. What is this translation? I'm sorry if the translations are a little strange. I think the application I use puts the sentence into Google Translate and it just comes back. Am I using DeepL or Google Translate? That's a great question, Umaibo. I don't know. I was learning once. How do I know if I'm using DeepL or Google Translate? It's just whatever was provided by the link for the Twitch translation free. I thought it was connected to Google. In the config, you can configure it to use Google's translation or DeepL. I don't think those instructions were there. I thought you were asking me. I think Hichi-san uses DeepL. Oh, I don't... That's probably why some of my things are not that great when translated. Should show me later how to find that and change it. Yeah, I just did whatever was default on the config file. So maybe the Japanese is a little strange. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Ah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just go back to the church. Do you have any favorite Japanese streamers, by the way? Also, people feel senpai means crush, which is funny as hell. Really? If you call someone senpai, it makes them sound like they have a crush? I thought that was more like, would there be an equivalent in Japanese? I don't know. Like, I've never really heard of that before. Have you heard of that, Umaibo? Hey, Ethan! What's up? Hello, hello! Welcome! Skina hito. I'm not sure if there's a word for crush. How you doing today? I am doing good. How are you doing? Is it lunchtime over there, or has it passed lunchtime for you, Ethan? Some people, non-speakers, I mean. Oh, okay. Interesting. I know, like in Korean and stuff, I guess the word oppa is more for like, is a more endearing term for like guys that you might have feelings towards. Kinda lunchtime. Oh, okay. What's for lunch? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. Nope. I think I've completely forgotten how to do this part. That's okay. We'll get there. So, Avendior, do you live in Japan? Because you said it's 5 o'clock there. So, do you live there now? Okay. Let's do this. Just a little jump, a little more. 2-second hold. Okay. No. Korean seems even more complicated than Japanese for labeling relationships because apparently what you call someone depends on you, their gender too. No, I live in South Asia. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice, expensive sound alert. Like oppa is for younger female to older male. Yes. So it's easy to know time of other countries. Oh, I see, Avendior. Okay. Yeah, Ethan, one of my other subscribers asked me to add the sound alerts for bits. So I found out how to do that and added it. So I'm sorry if it's expensive. I'll see if I can get some added for channel points. Because again, I don't want you guys to spend money if you guys don't have it. I just like your company here. You don't have to spend any money on me if you don't have it. That's fine. What was I gonna say? You know what? I totally forgot. That's okay. I'm sure I'll remember later. Oh, nice. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, okay. Dig's backyard for money to spend on stream. No, Ethan, it's fine. It's fine. I just love your company here. You don't need to spend money. It's okay. I would rather you take care of yourself first. Props for being able to have 3 different conversations at once. You know, I mean, I like talking to people. Oh, you know what I wanted to say? You know how you said Korean has 3 or has a more complicated way of speaking? Actually, Vietnamese is the same way. So, depending on who you're speaking to, whether it is an older male or older female, and then you have to break it down more. Are they a lot older? Just a little older? The pronoun that you use for yourself changes. The thing is, when I write in English, it translates correctly in Japanese. Oh. Yeah, so like, small Vietnamese lesson for everyone. Very small. I only know very little. So I'll take myself as an example. If I, a woman, was talking to a younger man or younger woman, by only a little bit, okay, just a little bit older than my speaking partner, I would call myself G, right? So it almost means like older sister. But if I was an older man and I was speaking to someone a little bit younger than me, so this is regardless of gender, then I would call myself An. And then if you are younger female or younger male, actually, you would call yourself Am. And then there's more different pronouns for if you're talking to like adults, like who are way, way older than you. And the names you call them also change. Sorry if that broke your brain a little. I actually don't know that much Vietnamese. But I had to learn it because that's what my parents spoke at home. My brain just broke down. It also depends from where you come. Oh, Vietnamese, you mean? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think I only remembered what you call yourself to an older male. Oh, if you, because I assume you're a male, please correct me if I'm wrong, Umaibo. If you're an older male speaking to someone who is younger than you call yourself An, and you would call your speaking partner Am, I think. Okay, keep in mind, I used to use Vietnamese like as a very young child, speaking to like people who were a lot older than me. So please take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I think the pronouns are correct. I think so. But if you're an older female, you use the word G. It's okay. Do you speak Vietnamese, Avendior? Is that how you know what time it is in Japan? It's still valuable information. Also, yes, you are correct. Am I? Questionable. No, not Vietnamese. Wow, you seem to know a lot of languages. What'd you have for lunch, Ethan? Or are you only getting ready to make some lunch? Polyglot in the chat. Only a little. Like, in the loosest sense. I know very little of a lot of different subjects. Oh, no. Of a lot of different subjects. Oh, fuck, okay. Unsticking myself right here is very difficult. Nope. Okay, I got it. I live in South Asia. I don't know Vietnamese too. I thought Vietnam was considered Southeast Asia. I might be wrong though. Like I think Vietnamese is included. Malaysia. You know, I'm not very knowledgeable about countries in that area, so I don't want to make a fool of myself. I'm not gonna try to guess more. Am I in Asia? Where do you live, Ethan? I don't know if you mentioned it in chat before. I just know you live kind of in that area because of your time zone. But again, you don't have to tell me if you don't feel comfortable. That's totally okay. You can keep it a secret. You don't remember? See, there's so many people that come in, Ethan. I'm pretty sure I don't remember our conversation from like 3 weeks ago. South Asia and Southeast Asia are two different things. What countries are considered South Asia then? Sorry, I must sound very stupid right now. I promise that it's only because I don't know and not because I'm trying to be maliciously ignorant. Oh, okay, I'm getting close. I have the geography knowledge of a toddler. Let me highlight it for you to remember. I'm from Malaysia, okay. I will remember this time, Ethan, I promise. You know what? I'll even write it down so I won't forget. Have you guys traveled to other countries? I've only been to like 2 other countries, which is Japan and Korea. Oh, okay, scary. Oh, okay. Oh, no, god damn it. Okay. Just a little too much. I've been to Arizona. Is that another country, Bibo? Might as well be. See, southeastern countries can be called South too, but I specifically mean South Asia, Japan, Austria, and China. Austria? I thought Austria was in Europe. Hold on, I feel too stupid. I'm gonna look this up. Austria is definitely in Europe, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's like right near, it's near Italy. Do you mean Australia? No, you're right. I'm dumb. I thought we were talking about all countries. My bad. Wait, what? I read that out of order, I think. Oh, that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my goodness. You know, I haven't been to that many states. I've been literally to California and then Florida, and that's it. So, or Nevada, I guess, for Vegas, but not much more than that. But I know you've been to Japan, right? You did that study, foreign exchange. Fuck, what am I doing? I know these jumps. I did see a stream of Sea-Dog playing Jump King. I think it was the main babe. And he was instructing someone who was playing blind. And he was like, oh, okay, a little more left, just a little bit. Oh, okay, now do like just a tap. Let's see. I was about to say you haven't been on an obligatory trip to Las Vegas, and yeah, I was doing the study abroad stuff in Japan. Yeah. India, China, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh are South Asian countries. Oh, I see. Sea Dog plus Ludwig blind collab. That was interesting. Oh my god, it was so funny. Thank you for letting me know about which countries are considered South Asian countries, the Vendior. I feel educated and much less stupid now. Yeah, I thought it was a very interesting concept for a Jump King stream. Like, dang man, you know the map so well that you can instruct someone to do by like the percentage power of the button press? That's crazy. Southeast Asian countries will come too if we don't specifically mean South. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean. So not all countries are Southeast Asia, but all Southeast countries are considered South. That makes sense. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just a little bit more. Man. Oh, have you guys watched Turning Red from Disney? I watched it like just the other day, and I really liked it. I still think it doesn't compare to Encanto. Oh fuck, just a little more. I don't think it compares to Encanto, but I mean, I definitely liked it. I've been hearing so much about it. I know. Like, I think I was just talking about it earlier, but for me, it's like because I am Asian and I have Asian parents, of course, it felt a little bit too close to home. And for me, it's not that entertaining because, you know, I had to live through that type of like pressure and like expectation. So for me, it was like, oh, I don't want to watch this to like be entertained. But I do think that representation is so important because like I'm a little bit older. I'm not their target audience, but it must be so validating as a younger girl to see someone who looks who looks like you just a little more. What am I doing? I'm not too good at geography too. I know. I don't think anybody is. But yeah, it must be so validating to see someone that looks like you on screen. I do like want to say I wish there was actual music, like not so in the movie the girl is obsessed with like a boy band, and I guess the music that the boy band sings is kind of what plays in the background for a lot of the movie. But I wish it was more of like a Disney, you know, musical movie. Like, did someone say geography? Relatable content. I'm not too good. Yeah, I think safe to say I think everybody in this chat is like not great at geography. Okay, this one is a little bit more. Oh, okay, I did it. Okay. That's fine. We're good. But yeah, like the reason why I like Disney movies is because of the catchy songs, you know, like Frozen and, you know, Moana. Oh my god, Moana was so good. Such a great movie. And another movie that featured someone who was not white, but brown. Ah, yes, okay. No! Oh, okay. Ah! I'm sorry if that was loud. Just pain and suffering. I somehow passed, so I feel it's fine. You know, I wasn't sure if this was actually happening, but I can feel it now. But does my voice sound different? Because I feel like my throat is a little sore. I've been talking a lot more this week because of my training at my like regular work. And then also just streaming, and I feel like maybe my voice has like been strained a little bit. Okay. It sounds a tad lower, I think. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Avendior. Thanks for joining our little puppy kingdom. We're a little small right now, but I promise there's a lot of cute puppies like Umaybo and Ginny and Ethan. Ginny's not here right now. But like, I feel like, wait. Okay. Obviously, with like female VTubers, the trend is to have like a cute, you know, little lolly girl. But I also feel like the really hot thing right now is like the One-san like character. Like, is it because like a lower voice on a female is also attractive? Because I thought for like, I mean for women, right? A deep male voice is pretty attractive. But I don't know if it's like in a similar vein that way the opposite direction. I'm not sure actually. Should have a poll right now. Out of wait, how many people are males and how many are females? The Japanese streamers I follow don't tend towards any of those archetypes at least. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah, I made it. Okay. Oh, whoo. Back to the church. Okay. Don't fuck this up, motherfucker. Okay, it's okay. Oh, I need to calm down. Hold on. Don't give me that smiley face. We need a clapping emote. There's so many different emotes I need to add into chat. I know. I'm sorry. Santa, I've been a naughty girl. It's okay. No presents for me. Fuck. Why is that jump so hard? Just a little bit more. Literally. This is just gonna be my new voice for streaming. I'm just gonna tire my vocal cords out until I just sound like 2 pitches lower. Do you watch Naruto? I don't. I only know like 4 characters. I know Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Hinata, right? Those are like the 4 main characters. Oh, and then also Gaara. This is a family-friendly stream. Did I say it was family-friendly? Oh, fuck. Dude, I cuss so much. Like, I should actually change this and say, this is an 18+ stream. Please don't join if you are a young baby. I cuss too much for this to be family-friendly. If you are not 18, please don't tell me. Because I will have to ban you. No, you didn't. You're good. Do you watch Jujutsu Kaisen? I saw a couple episodes. I watched it when it first came out, and I thought it was okay, but I don't think I watched all of it. I actually haven't watched a lot of anime recently. The most recent anime I've watched is, I only know the English name, but Love is War. Kaguya-san. Just a little more. It's okay, princess. You can do this. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's okay. I just, like, at this point, I'll even take Underberg. Like, that's how that's how badly I want to leave this place. Your Name? Oh yeah, the movie, Kimi no Nawa. I really liked that movie. It was very popular when I was a teacher in Japan. I think I had some students that said they went to the movie theater like 5 times to watch the movie in theaters. I don't think I've even gone to the movie theater 5 times since the pandemic. Actually, I can tell you, I have been to the movie theaters exactly 0 times since the pandemic started. Fuck. It was a good movie. Yeah, it was. Although I'm not sure, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't really get into the director's other movies. Maybe it's just because of the way he writes is more directed at the male audience. It was released in 2014. Yes. Was it 2014 or 2015? But yeah, I remember it being like huge when I was a teacher in Japan. I held too long. It's okay. So I guess you can full jump there and there will be no consequences. I gotta practice the jumping backwards. What are some of the other Japanese streamers you like, Umaibo? I am open to more recommendations. I don't feel that way, I guess. Oh, about his other movies. You should move the follower bar just a tad so we can see your timer. Ah, I'm so sorry. Yes. It's not interesting unless you can see my timer, huh? Because then you don't know how long I've been jumping. Let's see. Maybe we can move it down here. Oh, but then it might cover some of the Japanese. You know what? Hold on. I'm probably not gonna hit the 100 followers tonight, so I'll just turn it off. That's fine. It's totally fine. You guys don't need to know that I'll be playing Baby Scary Luigi's Mansion. I don't know, it showed lifestyle both male and female. For Your Name, yes, which is why oh, a good number of your streamers are Jump King and some are retro. I see. Your Name did show both the male and female side, which is why I think I liked it a lot. Weathering with You is good too. Actually, I've heard of Weathering with You, but I haven't seen it. But his other movies like 5 centimeters per second or Garden of Words, I think that was just too much of the male perspective for me to like really appreciate it. But some of my guy friends who watched it said they really liked it because they understood how the character felt. The puppy queen has spoken. What about not being able to hit 100 tonight? God, this is embarrassing. 6 hours in and I'm still here. I haven't even made it past the last frontier yet. This is perhaps very sad. This is very hard. You already made it to the Lost Frontier way before this, so I think it's pretty good time. It's up to your own perspective, I guess. Yeah, I think movies, a lot of it, the way you interpret it is really dependent on your life experiences. So it's all very subjective. Like, there is no right or wrong answer for, you know, your opinion on a movie. Fuck! Okay. okay. It's okay. I just need to calm down. And okay, hold on. I need to do, yes, okay. I need to do that jump. It's just so scary. Okay. I almost missed that by just a hair. His movies contain good visuals. You can agree on that, I guess. Yes, definitely in terms of aesthetics, the director is very good at capturing colors, scenes. It's all very beautiful. But it's really the story part that is hard for me to like connect with. This part is not so hard. Like, it's these last 3 jumps that are hard. See, that one. But better to undershoot, I guess that's okay. Oops, that's fine. We tried to be fancy and go a different way. It didn't work. What other games would you guys want me to play? First of all, director doesn't write story, I guess, mostly. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, the director is responsible for kind of like the direction of the scenes and how it's portrayed, you know, and how it flows from one scene into the next, right? And I think that influences a lot of how the movie turns out to be. Like, I think you could have a great story that's written by the writers, and if the director isn't good, he could still make a really bad movie. He or she. There are women directors out there. I don't know. Okay, just focus. It's okay. You're so close to Underberg. What are some other movies you enjoy of Endior? Are you like a big movie buff? A big fan of movies? Also, it's like, my vote, I don't know what happened, but I think I turned off music for Jump King, and I'm just hearing the music for these areas now, and I'm like, dang, this music is actually like pretty good. I watched My Hero Academia. I've seen some episodes of that. I think I really liked it when I watched it. I will say some of my favorite animes though are like older. My favorite anime of all time is Sailor Moon, if that tells you something about me. I love both the old 90s Sailor Moon and also Sailor Moon Crystal. One of the best parts about Jump King is the art plus music. It motivates you to seek out the new areas. I agree. I definitely agree. Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Revengers. Oh, okay. So you like more like action animes, I guess. I guess for me, I'm more like magical girl. And I guess I like more chill stuff. Like, just hold on a little bit longer. It's okay. Don't be scared. Or, instead of holding on longer, can I just scoot up? Demon Slayer is good. Oh, you know what? I did read the manga for Demon Slayers. I thought it was really good. I did not like the ending though. how like they all got like became they had children and like I don't know, children looked a lot like them. I don't know. I like slice of life too, just they add suicide moments in it which I feel don't spoil. Yeah, I try to avoid any anime or movies that have like dark themes like that. Like for example, Madoka. I love Magical Girl. And I was like, "Oh, what a great Magical Girl anime." But oh, nice. But I was really upset because I wasn't prepared for one of the girls dying. And I was like, this is not a magical girl anime. Like, a magical girl anime is supposed to be positive, and, you know, it was not positive. It was very dark and scary. And I'm really upset that my friend asked me to watch it. Okay, we're back in Underberg. Okay, that's fine. I just want to get back to Lost Frontier. Positive things turn dark mostly. Yeah, I do like the more lighthearted stuff. Like Anohana was like, yeah, Madoka needs a disclaimer. It needs trigger warnings. Like, but trigger warnings was before its time. As I long in anime I see. Yeah, it's supposed to be a deconstruction of the magical girl genre, so it's the opposite of what you'd expect. Yeah, my friend only told me that after I had started watching and gotten to that death scene. And I was like, are you kidding me? Why would, like, she knows me, you know? Like, she knows how I am. I get very emotional over, like, the smallest things. And I was like, why would you do that? Why would you intentionally hurt me like this? I don't know. But yeah. I mean, wait, Umaibo, I haven't really talked to you about your favorite animes. What kind of animes do you like to watch? Or do you watch any animes? I do, but it's been a while since I've been super invested in stuff recently. That makes sense. I don't really watch stuff nowadays unless someone tells me, like, oh, I heard about this and it's like really good, you know? For a time, I really liked, let's see, key anime. So, like, Clannad, Angel Beats, Little Busters. Dark stuff is good. I gave my friend saying happy anime because when I started it, it was happy, but it ended sadly. Oh my gosh. Did your friend get mad at you? Oh no! Okay, that's okay. Key is the name of the company that made those things. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, key anime? Is that like a new genre that I haven't heard of? But I was like, I've heard of Clannad and like Angel Beats. I still like the classics like Death Note though and stuff. Okay, I don't know if anyone cares about spoiler alerts for like a 20-year-old anime. But in Death Note um when Light kills L, I guess, that's when I stopped watching because I was like, I don't L was the thing that kept me watching the anime. And if he's not you know, alive anymore, like, I don't want to watch it. I don't blame you. I also heard it, like, went off the rails after that. Shonen anime is good too. Yeah, I agree. I love... Oh, I'm so sorry, Avendior. It's a really old show. I'm sorry, I didn't see your message before. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The rest of the anime is interesting to say the least. I'm so sorry. Slightly freaking out. I'm sorry for spoiling it. Get up. Okay, that's fine. That was my fault. Completely my fault. At this point, I feel like Death Note spoilers are on the same level as Harry Potter spoilers. I was on 16th episode. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just a really old anime, and I thought almost everyone here has like watched it or isn't interested. I'm sorry. Book 6, X-Dye, spoiler alert. Yeah, there's a lot of people who will maliciously spoil like newer books and shows, and I'm like, why? But I feel like, especially if it's like a really old show or book or movie, it's like, okay, like at some point you could have been exposed to spoilers. I'm so sorry. I still feel really bad because spoilers suck, but yeah. I just want to go back to the Lost Frontier. I'm being greedy. Also, Steins Gate was one of my favorites for a long time. You know, I've heard of Steins Gate, but I've never actually watched it. What is it about? You can spoil. I will mute you for a few minutes when you are spoiling. Okay, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll let you know if I'm gonna say something that's spoilery, and then you can just mute me for like a minute or two. It's about time travel. Oh, interesting. Apparently, I just learned this today, you guys. But it's about the Fate series. Shit. Fuck. Okay. It's about the Fate series. Okay, sorry, hold on. I just learned that it was based on like an H game. So it's like actually very hentai-y. Fuck! I know that jump. Why would I do that? Which isn't a spoiler at all because they introduced the concept in episode 1. Oh, I see. Steins Gate. Yeah, I learned the Fate series is like an ecchi. Like, it's supposed to be ecchi because it was like Fate Stay Night. Yes, that's the exact one. Because I guess it isn't really mentioned in the shows or movies. But because it used to be like a light novel, and a game, which was like way more like explicit. I watched Welcome to the NHK, also another one that I have heard of and have not watched. Wow, I can like feel my voice getting more gravelly as I speak. Maybe I've pushed my vocal cords too far. It was good. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say it was a good show. Okay, hold on. I want to at least get back there and not be in ice. Oh, this is so upsetting. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's fine. Also fine. At least I won't be streaming for the next 2 days, so my voice can have a break. It is sad at times. Welcome to the NHK is about like a NEET, right? I think I do better with talking about anime when the other person talks about their favorite anime. Rip. Maybe too sad at times. I mean, my animes aren't that interesting. Of course, Sailor Moon. Other animes that I've watched and liked, all kind of like magical girl-esque, is Mermaid Melody Pitch Pitch, Tokyo Mew Mew, of course. And then I guess for the more like not so girly animes, I guess you could say, I really liked Haikyuu. Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basuke. Ooh, you know what? I loved Hajime no Ippo. I mean, these are, again, really old animes, but they're just good. Oh, thank God. Okay. They're just good. I like depressing animes. I don't like depressing animes. I feel like I watch animes to be happy. Of course, One Piece is also great. I love... No! I love One Piece. Also need to watch Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, it's good. Legendary classic. Yes. It's a classic for a reason. Are you serious? Okay. Haven't caught up with One Piece in like 8 years. I'm still trying to make my way through some of the episodes for One Piece. I think the last time I watched it, Luffy had just finished on the island with Don Quixote, and they were sailing to the next island after that. I am neat. You mean you never leave your home? I wonder what it is like to be like a true neat. Like, never leave home. You are, you know, just too socially afraid to go out and interact with the world. Nice. Okay. Okay. So just calm down. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Take it easy. Wait for the wind. We got this. Definitely got this. Oh no, it's so scary. Okay, okay. Just, it's fine. Just let the wind blow. Okay, that's fine. I want to play New Babe Plus again, but I'm still stuck on BOA. Are you stuck still at the ramen sign? I think that's what you mentioned to Hichi-san, right? No! Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, thank God. Playing a few hours earlier today. 82%! Wow, congratulations! That's amazing. I don't leave home mostly until it's an emergency. Okay, well, at least you can leave home, right? I think most NEET can't even leave at all. Like, it's quite serious. Wait, so what is at 82%? Is it Vaporwave? Man, you are so good at jumping. It's the Vaporwave place. Are you sick of it yet? I mean, it's a pretty cool area, I have to say. Not at all. I like it way more than the other places before it. What's before it? There's the binary place. There's the green, like, the green place. And then there's also, like, the anti-gravity area, right? I think Hichi-san was playing Babe of Ascension earlier today. I managed to catch the end of his stream. There's the big mirror place with all the... Oh, yes, the mirror. The mirror area. Anti-gravity place is about 50%. I can become a NEET if I have VR and good PC. I think it's become a lot easier to be a NEET, especially since the pandemic. A lot of services have expanded their like business to include like people who purchase stuff online, especially food, like food delivery services and things like that. So your dream is almost here if your dream is to become a NEET. Fuck! Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. What he did, I would... Yeah, he, it wasn't actually that great. So, he was playing Babe of Ascension earlier, I guess yesterday morning, and he kept resetting, and then he was like, oh no, I can't keep resetting because, you know, then this stream will take forever, and I don't have time for that. So at one point he was like, okay, this has to be the run. So he didn't reset at all the entire run, and he made it all the way to the end, but like his time was not great. I think it was like 30 minutes. I want to become a NEET. I don't think I would want to become a NEET. I still do like enjoy talking to a lot of people, seeing a lot of people. But I mean, if that's what you want, you know, maybe someday soon you can become a NEET. I know, it was sad. I think it took him like either 30 or something minutes. I'm sure you can catch his VOD on it, but it was really out of character for him. BOA is absolutely brutal because of its length and how punishing the falls are. Yeah, he kept falling in the ramen area too, so that was like pretty bad. Ah, fuck. I know. The king is becoming rusty. He practices like every day though. Like, I hope he's not seeing this. Sorry, Hichi-san, if you are watching my stream. I don't know, there's only 4 people. I don't think Hichi-san would be in here. Gomennasai, Hichi-san. One of your biggest fans who Maivo is talking bad about you. Sorry, man, I'm throwing you under the bus. Seriously? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. No, it's okay, I asked for it. NEET tries to become good socially, me trying to become NEET. It's the opposite, right? I feel like I'm just psyching myself out over that last jump. Well, this isn't the last jump. This one right here. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're back at the Lost Frontier. The music here is also really good. I really like it here. It's like quite jazzy, you know what I mean? The short jumps are really tough, yeah. They really, like, psych you out, I guess. Like, it's very scary. Nice. Okay. I think we were here. This is the jump. I want to become neat to ignore some idiots I met outside my house sometimes. Sometimes people are like that, but you can't let it get to you. Even if, you know, they make you want to avoid society. Okay, hold on. What? Do I jump from this edge or this edge? What if... No, because I think that will be in the way. Okay, 2 is too short. 2 there is too short. A little bit longer. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. You gotta share your list of Japanese streamers to me, Maibo. I am quite interested to watch more Japanese streamers. I think just mainly to like see how they interact and what they talk about. If you raid them one by one, I'm very sure you'll get Japanese watchers for sure too. I'll send you the list afterwards. I have to practice speaking out loud in Japanese. Because I think it's quite rude to only speak English if I'm trying to reach out to Japanese watchers, audience. Okay. Okay, so it was more than 2. Oh, okay. Which way? I think just speak Japanese whenever you feel like you're comfortable talking about saying a particular thing. You know, maybe you're right. Also, chat is being translated into Japanese as we speak, so maybe it's okay. But otherwise, defaulting to English for more subtle stuff should be okay because of the subs. Yeah, you're right. I think I might need to mess with the milliseconds for cutting off. Because I think I speak like too long. My sentences are too long. Okay, hold on. This is scary. Do I go left or right? Let's go left. Okay, okay. No. No. Okay. Not again. Okay. I feel like such a baby when I fall, because it literally makes me want to cry, and I'm just like, boo-hoo, I lost all my progress. One second. The deceptive thing about Jump King is that the real progress is the skill you gain. You know what? That's quite true. Have you just started your day? Umaibo. Oh, fuck. Okay, 2 weeks. Oh, wait. You said there was a secret to this jump. Kind of. Oh, please tell me what the secret is. Is it a full jump? No, it can't be a full jump. When the wind is going to the right. Full jump into the wall on the left. When the wind is going to the right. Oh, wait. Oh, no, hold on. I did it too early. Okay, hold on. For sure this time. When the wind is going to the right, full jump. Magic. Thank you. Okay. That makes this area much, much easier. Did you figure that out on your own? Or did you watch someone to get that trick? Oh, that was amazing. That jump is such a challenge. I was playing alongside Sea Dog VA, so I found out. Oh shit. Through him, I think he was watching a guide. Aw, so slightly spoiled by the guide and not quite figuring it out on his own. But I mean, that's fine. Whatever way we get there, because I mean, even knowing how to do it doesn't mean that you're gonna do it the other jumps accurately every time, you know? Ooh, that was scary. I always get nervous, like, when I get to this area and I jump across, it's like, oh, is the wind gonna stop and change direction, or should I just risk it? I wonder if anyone else is playing Jump King right now. I feel like when I started streaming, there wasn't that many. No, there is not that many people streaming Jump King. I feel like maybe it's too late. Most sane people have already gone to bed. Which is kind of really a bad thing, but it's hard to resist. Oh wait, I must have missed it. What is? The more you play this section, the more you're tempted to rush everything. Oh. Especially because of the wind, I totally understand. But yeah, I think I get that feeling a lot too, where I'm just like, okay, just slow down and focus. I have to remind myself, you know, don't go too fast, because that's when you start to make mistakes. Calm down. I think I'm gonna get a heart rate monitor, like, next week. Because I checked for the... no. I checked for the Apple Watch version I got. And apparently the one my sister, like, gave me is a Series 2, and that has, like, some locks on it on the health data, so I can't use the Apple Watch. Yeah, but now you guys can tell how sweaty and absolutely nervous I get sometimes when I play Jump King. I think that'll be very funny. I know. Yeah, so like starting from their Series 3 to the most current one, 8, is what's compatible with most heart rate monitor like apps that have overlays into OBS. Like nothing supports Apple Watch Series 1 or 2 because of that restriction on health data. But I'll just get like a Bluetooth heart rate monitor. I think the cheapest one is the Kuspo. It hooks up right across your chest. I don't know how comfortable it'll be. But, you know, I'll do it because I think it would be pretty interesting and funny. No. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, that was scary too. I'm curious how Hichi-san does it actually. It must be like, I mean, there's so many ways to do it. I might ask the next time he's just, oh, please do. Please let me know too. I'm curious. I always wonder like what equipment streamers are using. And like, you know, is it like, how does it work for them? Why did they choose that over another method? Very interesting. A little bit more. Okay, that's okay. Do you know any other Japanese streamers that use a heart rate monitor? That is a good question. The only thing he has on his page are the specs for his PC. Yeah, I think I have seen his PC specs. Don't understand them, but I have seen them. Whew. Okay, okay. I think it's just him as far as I know. Oh. Interesting. I think it just gives you another way to like connect with the streamer, you know? Is the heart rate. Like how are they feeling? Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no. But literally nobody is on. Oh. Yeah. I think it's because it's only, like just, well, no, because then it would be Saturday. When you see their heart rate rises to 120, yours does too. It's so exciting. What a great trick. I love that. I never have to worry about that jump again. Thank God. I gotta be honest, that does make this section a little bit easy, except for like near the end though. Because it is quite... This section is not hard, I think. It's just... It forces you to slow down. And also has a guaranteed jump. You're lying. Tell me when I get there. It's actually so quiet tonight. It's weird. Oh, I see. It's... Could it also have to do with the earthquake that happened very recently? Yes. Oh my god. Same brain. Literally thinking the same thing. As soon as I said it, I saw your message. Yeah, I think that might have something to do with it. Was it this morning or was it like 2 days ago? I like honestly heard about it and I was like, oh, that's... Oh wait, okay, so what's the guaranteed jump here? I must know. Mm-hmm. You missed it already. Oh. Where am I supposed to... You need to execute it in the middle shaft. Really? It allows you to jump to the left side instead of the right. Oh, is it just a full jump all the way to the left from the edge, or what? When the wind is going right, do a full power jump left. Oh, interesting. Then you land on the left edge. Wait, and then from the left edge, is it just a full right then? Has arguably... Oh, because no slant. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I see. Okay. No, unfortunately. I see. So even with that, it is not a guaranteed jump up to Lost Frontier. I see. But would Jump King allow you that? Absolutely not. But you get to skip a short jump once since you don't need to enter the right shaft. That makes sense. I'll try that next time. Ah, I love this jazzy music. Will I still say this after however long it takes me to clear this area? A little bit longer. I was thinking the exact same thing. All music is good until you listen to it on repeat for 24 hours. And then it turns into mush. You know, I do agree with you, but the exception I have found is the FF10 battle music and the fanfare. I actually quite miss the music from FF10 while I'm playing like FF10 too. That's a good exception. Yeah, man, that music just slaps. I don't know what it is about it that like makes me so addicted to it. But I definitely am. Okay. This one was longer than 2. Okay. I don't remember. I think this was also longer than 2. Nope. Nope. Just a general advice. Ah, fuck. No. Platforms that are farther away from you horizontally are generally easier to land on. Oh, okay, I see. So I should not have gone left in that situation. I should have tried to go right. High vertical platforms that are close to you are the toughest since you get so few frames to work with. That makes sense. Okay. So wait for it to go right and then just do a full left jump. Speedrun route has you going left, I think, but safer is right. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. Is this still... Hold on. Wow, okay, that made it so much easier. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna also remember that for my runs. Oh my god, it's much safer. Hichi-san went left. Oh, so you're saying I have to go left too then. I have to make Hichi-san proud. Ah. It's so nice of the platform to spit you right back into the middle. I mean, unless you like decide to land and hit that corner edge up on this square block, which is the worst. The man has muscle memory for almost every frame on the power of a jump, though, so I don't know. This is quite forgiving looking back from BOA. You have a fair chance of staying in the Lost Frontier even if you fall. Yeah, I do find that, like, if I'm being careful, I can stay in Lost Frontier instead of following all the way down to Underberg. I think it's just times when I get a little bit greedy that I fall incorrectly. But I think it is quite generous, especially after seeing so many people play BOA and stuff. But I mean, with all the jumping tips you gave me, I think it's definitely a lot easier now to clear Underberg. Which, I mean, less time in Underberg is great. It means more time in Lost Frontier. I'm not gonna give up. Is it true that a lot of people give up in Lost Frontier, like he said? To be honest though, I think the Lost Frontier might be one of the hardest sections in the entirety of the base game. Main Babe, New Babe Plus, and Ghost. Really? And yes, you're right, the Lost Frontiers where a ton of players give up. Because, I mean, I remember Hichi-san saying that, like, it's a big wall for a lot of players, and a lot of people seem to give up here. But, I mean, oh fuck. I would say, because I saw Mori Calliope play Jump King, and I thought the cat area was like really hard because of how accurate you have to be with your jumps. Like, the platform is quite tiny. And then the other place that looked really hard was the waterfall area in Ghost of the Babe. But the cat area is also super forgiving since you'll never fall out of the section completely. Oh, because it's safe. That makes sense. Also, there's plenty of falls that only have you fall one map or less. The waterfall area is something else though, for sure. Yeah. That's hilarious. It looks fucking insane, that waterfall area. Like, I'm not looking forward to the water graphic, the water gravity, and like the weird, I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really hard. Man, every time I think I'm gonna hit the top. Some falls in the waterfall area will send you all the way back past the dark tower to the cat house. Oof. Yeah. Muscle memory dies in the water. I think it's also hard to judge because you know that the bit of water is gonna slow you down. So you can't judge the distance, like, intuitively, I guess. Like, cause here I can almost guess how much power is needed, and you know, it's a very small margin of error here, but like with the waterfall, it's like completely, all that intuition goes out the window. Shit. A little longer. You're exactly right on that, I think. There's not enough water sections in general for you to get used to it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess Ghost of the Babe starts with the bog, but that's like all water, and there's no like bits of like open air to see that physics work. Again, are you serious? Okay, that's fine. That little jump is so hard. But I think I did get another friend to start playing or consider playing Jump King. So I'm really excited about that. We have to spread the Jump King supremacy. This game loves introducing new... Hold on. New mechanics late, so you can't get used to them without risking insane falls. Yep. Oh my god, indeed. A new Jump King recruit. I know, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Scary. Okay. Let's go back to the Lost Frontier. We can do this. Whew, okay, we're almost there. Much safer way to get there now. I can't believe how much safer it is. Like, honestly. That's fucking insane. Like, who thinks to do a jump against the wind in the other direction? A lot of those are trial and error. But it's like, you got all the way to the top. For me personally, I'd be like, I'm just gonna do the jump that I know. You know, and like not risk falling all the way down again. See, too much. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Salute to the pioneers who risk runs just to find those routes for us. Oh wait, okay, so you found this route from someone else. I think it's probably the speedrunners who find all these alternate routes though. Okay, that makes sense. Definitely. I almost had held that for too long. I was not thinking with my brain. I was like, oh, it's late. Should I go to bed? I have to be up early to drive to the wedding venue. And I have to pack the car with all the Macs that I made. Oh my god. It's way too crazy. That's not good. That's fine. I'm an adult. I am making adult decisions. It's okay. I'll live with my choices. It's fine. I'm not gonna die. Okay, there we go. I don't even know. I don't have that jump like memorized with my finger yet. Okay, that's fine. I need to scoot up for that one. Okay, just remember to scoot up for that one. This one, a little bit back. Scoot up. Hello, Viet. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just so you know, I go by Princess or Himafu. Welcome. How are you tonight? Oh, also, if you would like to give us a follow, give me a follow. We're called the Puppy Kingdom because I love dogs. Thank you for the subscription. Oh my god, Viet, thank you so much. How are you doing? I'm having a strong 0 right now. It's Friday. Wait, it's Friday? Oh my god. Okay. I actually thought this entire time it was Saturday in Japan. And I was like, oh, wonder why more Japanese streamers aren't on. And then I realized it's because I took the day off work tomorrow. So it feels like a Friday for me. Happy Friday. What are you up to? Besides watching Twitch streamers, I guess. Not enough. Not enough. That's okay. Wait, how did you even find my stream link? Did Ever link you? Seeing one of my best friends suck real hard at platforming. Oh, I know, right? I was already subbed. Wait, you were? But I don't remember seeing you in one of my streams before. Or following? Oh, I see. Oh, from when I was doing Twitch before with the painting and stuff, right? I think so. Back when I thought I could stream crafts whenever you stream raids. Oh, I see. How was work? Wait, have you played this game yet? Long and cold. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. No. Okay, well, you can't say anything. This game is insanely hard, okay? Please don't make fun of me. Even though I know you probably fucking will. Do you have any plans for the weekend? What are you up to? I know what my limit on patience is. I ain't touching this with a 10-foot pole. You know, surprisingly, heading to the Edo Tokyo Museum tomorrow before it closes. Like, is it closing for good? What's going on? Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so go right this time. Hold on. Nope, more than that. No, god damn it. Please, stop. Just stop anywhere. Just don't fall all the way down. Okay, that's fine. Oh, closing for a few years? Dang, that's a long time. How's the new job, by the way? Back to teaching, right? Do you like my VTuber model? Oh, scary. That's okay. Okay, just turn around, please. Okay, here we go. What am I gonna do for like a whole weekend without Jump King? It's been pretty lax since I didn't have any classes, but I just found out today I'll have a class full of third graders in 2 weeks. You got Shibe eyebrows. I know. Oh shit, I jumped wrong. My inspiration, or not inspiration, I guess my motivation, or all of these are not the correct words in English. My reference, my image that I wanted was a golden retriever, but make it a girl. I just want to look like a, almost like a doggy, you know? And then I was like, oh, just make the little circle eyebrows. Exactly. Dog. Dogs are the perfect creation, truly. I love them so much. Okay, cool. That was a good jump. Okay, that's good. We're almost back to the Lost Frontier. I will do it. Okay, so the last time I jumped it was 3, and that was still too little. Big ol' innocent woofers. I know, right? So perfect. Okay, that's fine. Okay, hold on. So this is 3, 2, 3, 2. Hold that longer. Full jump, full jump. Nope. Oh God, please. Oh God, oh God. What else have you streamed? Oh my God, go look at my highlights. I streamed FF10 near the end, and I have to give you some context before you watch that clip. So, throughout the entire game, maybe near the second half, I kept, like, every time I summoned, like, my Aeon, I would, like, tilt my head to the screen, and I'd be like, nuzzle, 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 nuzzle. Oh, look, it's my fire dog. Or I would be like, oh, look, it's my thunder dog. And then, like, Bahamut was like, my big dog. And Valifor was my flying dog. Okay, you get the fucking point, right? So the entire time I equated these to dogs. And that was a bad idea, because I don't know if you know how FF10 ends, but you have to kill them. So, I mean, I think the clip speaks for itself. But also, the fight with Braska's final Aeon, you spoiled the game for me forever. I know, right? I'm sorry. I assume everyone's played this game by now. It's literally been 20 years. More than 20 years. Shake my head. On God, for real, no cap. Shut up, dude. Please. Oh my God, when I stream late at night, you can come keep me company. No one ever comes into my late night streams, and I'm just like, sad. So lonely. I know. Rest in pieces. Poggers. Hey, Ryu. Why are you up so late? Did you just finish with Elden Ring? I was wondering why you was streaming so late. Oh, because I'm up late, because I'm stupid. I have to be driving to a wedding tomorrow, and I'm deciding instead to stay up super late. It's only 12 a.m. Yeah, for you. It's fucking 3 a.m. for me. Oh, I really should go to bed. I have to... I literally have no makeup at home, and so I have to go to Target tomorrow to buy makeup. Wait, it's 3. Oh, Ryu is in Hawaii. The land of coconut internet. So, it's a little bit earlier for him. Target palette, let's go. Yeah, I need some makeup because I'm pretty sure all of the makeup I used while I was in Japan, which is the last time I bought makeup, is like fucking expired by now. I'm in the past. Oh wait, I think you mean you're in the future, don't you? Okay, a full jump is too much. That's okay. We figured out the threshold. Oh, Hawaii is in the past. I see. I see. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you said you were in the past, and I was like, what? No. Whew, okay. Too little. Okay. Wait, Ryu, have you played Jump King? This game is just so fucking addicting. Like, I know I'm supposed to go to bed, but also, I could just keep jumping. God, I would rage so hard at this shit. Okay, so... Nice! I did it! Oh, okay, so I have to go here. Nice! I did it. I fucking did it, you guys. Okay, hold on. Can I... jump? Oh, I can. Nice. Future princess will hate you so much. No, she won't. She loves me. She loves me right now. I can tell you for certain, future princess loves past princess. Loves all versions of princess. Fuck, which way? It has to be that little... Ugh. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yes! Oh my god, guys. Full jump? Full jump. What the fuck? Okay, a little bit more than that. Okay, hold on. Fucking A, what the fuck? Oh, okay, hold on. Can I do... Whew. I miss streaming, but watching my friends stream is very fulfilling. I'm living vicariously now. Why don't you oh, because of your internet? Yeah. Did you... So you figured out it was just your internet? Okay. Whew. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, you guys? Let's fucking go. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Hold on. This is the farthest I've gotten. Hold on. I need to calm down. Okay, hold on. Okay, calm down. Calm down, princess. Oh, okay, hold on. My heart's going crazy. I'm sweating like... My controller's sweaty. I know. I somehow managed to slowly... I didn't fall. Oh, okay. After your advice about going right, I've kept going. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay, which way? I feel like it's because also I'm like super tired and lack of sleep. I feel slightly dizzy because my heart's going so fast. um, okay, hold on. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, goodbye. Oh, all the way down. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Fantastic. That's great. Sounds like you should sleep. You know what? I'll get back up to the last frontier. Just a little bit more. And then I'll go to sleep. It's a never-ending story with Jump King. Oh, motherfucker. I almost made a terrible mistake. Was I really close, Umaibo? Was it just like one screen or two screens more? You sound like an addict. You don't understand. Jump King is so fucking addicting. Yes, that was the last screen of the Lost Frontier! Oh god, I don't even remember how I did those jumps. I fucking guessed the power and managed to get it right. I'm not gonna get it right next time. Because I'm gonna overthink shit. Motherfucker! It's okay if you don't, Viet. You don't have to understand everything. You don't have to be a smarty pants. Sometimes, you know, you just love the things you love. And mine just happened to be really challenging and frustrating video games that are skill-based. Dude, I have to clip that bit. Oh, I'm gonna, after I finish this, I'm gonna clip it. I can't believe I got all the way up there. Just fucking guessing. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, okay. Okay, keep going. Okay. Keep going. Keep jumping. Almost back at the last frontier. Okay. Then we practice again. Wait, no, and then we go to sleep. That's what I told myself. We'd go to sleep. You're right. I might have a problem. Wait, at least I want to get to that screen again. Let's just a little bit. Motherfucker. Hold on. I can do this. Might? You can't tell me what to do. You don't know me. See? Look. I'm getting there so easily. Hold on, look. Look at this. Boom. 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 No! Ah, fuck! I know that jump. Hold on. Okay, easy. Right now. Hold on. Starting from now. Easy. 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 Easy again. Another easy. So easy. Wow, look how easy this is. Wow, it's so easy. Look at how easy that was. Hold on. Fuck. I have known you for at least 30% of my life now. I'm pretty sure I can say I know you. But did you see me do all those jumps in one try? Okay. I mean, it is time. It is way too late, and I need to go to bed. pack the car, pack my suitcase, buy makeup. I have to do stuff like an adult. I'm one strong, zero deep. I did not see. Rude. I was doing it specifically for you, Viet. Oh, thank you for the GG, Umaibo. Gross adult stuff. I know. I'm going anyways. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks for keeping me company. I hope my lovely little puppies stay healthy, stay happy. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Viet, for subscribing this stream. Thank you, Avendior, and Hugh G. Rection for the follow. Oh, thank you for the 4 bits. Thank you, thank you. Go buy yourself an ice cream at Target tomorrow. What, with 4 cents? Wait, no, Raid? Guys, I can't stop now. Let's just jump a little bit more. Hi, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. My name is Princess. I also go by Himafu. How are you guys doing tonight? Hi, Jin. Thank you so much for the raid. Actually, I wanted to... Okay, let me see. Jin, where are you coming from? Let me give you a shout out here. You were just playing Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Let's take a look here. Doing well. I hope I didn't grab you when you were trying to stop. I was, but now this just gives me another excuse to actually, you know, play more because I'm a freaking addict when it comes to Jump King. Let's see. You were just playing... Oh, you're a VTuber! I love your model! Oh my gosh, so adorable. Is your hair made out of, like, are your hair bangs on the side made out of metal or glass? Your design is so cute. Wow, what a retro looking game. A Link to the Past. You were going for 5 hours? That's intense. I'm a robot. Oh, that's amazing. You're so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a follow. You're so adorable. What other games do you play? And Raiders who came with Jin, can you tell me something about Jin? What do you like about her? What kind of games does she play? Tell me more. And then you guys can watch me jump and fall, I guess. I mostly play obscure Japanese games. Oh, cool. Okay, if they're obscure, I'm not even gonna bother asking because I don't even think I've heard of them. But oh, you know what? Tell me at least your favorite and I'll look that up. Okay, okay. We're going back up. We're getting there. Probably Wrestle Angels Survivor 2. Okay, I'm writing that down. I have like a notepad right next to my desk for like when chat mentions stuff to me. So let me write that down so I can actually look into it. Wrestle Angels Survivor 2. Gotcha. Thank you so much for the raid. It's a Joshi wrestling management game. Wait, so you don't actually wrestle? You manage the wrestlers in the game? I think that's a very interesting concept. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. We're not falling that far. Let's see, what other games have you played? Oh, you do art as well? Oh, that's so cute. Love it. Sorry, I'm just snooping now. Snooping on your videos. Oh, I see a stream of Wrestle Angel Survivor. That looks like the first one though. And you said number 2 is your favorite? It's all about growing the promotion. I see. Rarely does any individual match matter. The wrestlers wrestle via card battles, but you can set them on auto. Oh, okay. So it's not like you have to worry about like any battles or anything. Interesting. I gotta say, I really have no knowledge about that area of like games, so I mainly just play your mainstream stuff. Like I recently finished FF10 and I'm playing FF2 right now, or sorry, FF10-2, and then just whenever I have time, I'm playing Jump King because, again, like I mentioned, I'm a freaking addict. It's really bad. I need to learn how to stop. But Jump King is just so fun. 10-2 was a good game. Terrible story. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I do really like the gameplay. The battle system is quite unique with the dress sphere changes. I don't know much about the story right now. I just finished chapter 2 on stream. And then chapter 3, I am assuming it has to do with the Bahamut that showed up at the end of chapter 2. I'm guessing, this is just a guess, I don't know anything about 10-2. I'm guessing the Aeons are back. And because we have to go to each of the temples, they mentioned something about fiends escaping, the temples. So maybe there are summons going crazy. It is extremely high paced. Oh, hold on, let me see. I know, that is a fall. Wrestling battles care called matches. Oh. Wait, do you know this game, Viet? What is it? Wrestle Angels Survivors? New Soul Sea Final Fantasy 1 remake? I've never heard of Final Fantasy 1. I've heard of the 7 remake. Also, I heard a lot of people in chat were saying, oh, there's a 10-3 that's like supposedly coming out soon. And then I actually looked at the news and I'm like, you guys are a bunch of fucking liars. Like, the interview clearly says, you know, like, this project is not even, you know, planned yet because they have to do the 7 remake and then they're doing FF16 first. And then, like, it's FF10-3 maybe. Like, the only thing that was mentioned was like, oh yeah, it's a probability. And it's like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't mean that there's going to be a 10-3, just that maybe in the future. It just released today an action game with a bunch of Dark Souls elements like campfire and Estus flasks. Oh, okay, cool. I've never played a Dark Souls game. All this hype about Elden Ring and stuff has kind of made me like, made me interested in it. I do want to play a Dark Souls-esque game and see how I can do. Is Dark Souls the type of game that I keep hearing, like the Underpants challenge, where you don't equip anything and you can just like play by knowing the attack patterns for the mobs? Is that something that I heard correctly or not? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's one way people play. Okay. Sounds like Monster Hunter. Oh yeah, the Underpants challenge. Because I heard about it, like, for Monster Hunter and, like, also something else. This is not nearly as difficult or punishing. Oh, I know. Jump King is, like, just baby in terms of difficulty when it comes to, like, being good at video games. Well, I can't say that because the custom maps look crazy as hell. Oh, the FF game? Oh, because it's Dark Souls-esque. I see what you mean. Jump King is infuriating. Oh, have you played it? Should have played Monster Hunter with me and Ever. Heck no, you guys are way too good. Ah, fuck. Briefly. Did you beat the main babe map? What map did you get to before you kind of stopped? Oh, fuck. Basically the third area. Third area in the base game. Oh, you were in Bargenberg. That area is kind of hard. I think it's the first Kobe jump that you see in game, and I literally hate that jump so much. I got through the little house you jumped through. Yeah, Bargenberg. I know exactly what map you're talking about because after I beat the main babe, I kept trying to do like faster runs and was practicing and Bargenberg, honestly, like that bit with the house jump is so hard. Drives me crazy. Like, I don't know what it is about that jump. It's really hard for me to time, I guess because of the rhythm of how long you're supposed to hold down the button. I don't know. Play Bennett Foddy next. Getting over it. Dude, so many people have played that game and like just fucking raged. I think it's hilarious. I don't know. I feel like the way I play Jump King, I don't rage too much. So it's just like, you know, yeah, I'll try it. See what the hype. Oh, fuck. I know that jump is supposed to be more. See, oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. See what all the hype is about. Have you played it, Viet? You got a nice setup for speech to text. Oh yeah, if you want, Jin, it's wait, hold on before I keep saying your name incorrectly. Is it okay to call you Jin or do you prefer Jin Soku? But I have the credits for my translation, both the chat translation and the live translation are done by the same guy. Let me see real quick. Yeah, so I linked the wife's Twitch channel, Satan. The husband actually built this stuff for her so that she could, you know, interact with her more international viewers. And then, so he came out with the chat translation first. And then also eventually implemented the live translation. There are instructions on how to set it up and stuff, but I think if you Google Sayonari Twitch translation, it should come up. Again, I don't play games. Let's see. I know I have no patience for. Oh, Jin is fine. Perfect. That's great. I have a pretty big mix myself. I just shift back and forth between JP and ENG. Wow. I had someone come in earlier this evening, I guess. It's like super late. I don't even know what's called evening anymore. But they were speaking Japanese and I was like, I just froze. I was like, damn, I haven't used Japanese in so long. I was like, you know, sumimasen, like Nihongo ammari hanasemasen kedo, you know, like you can chat with me. I can read it fine. But man, I feel so ashamed. I've like lost so much of my Japanese speaking ability. And like I couldn't think of questions to ask and engage. I felt very, very sad. Nihongo no what? Something Ryoku ga sonna ni nakunatta ka? Yeah, I did. I did. I moved to the states before attending high school, so I make a lot of stupid mistakes and it embarrasses me. Zannen. It's okay. I feel like even if you're like, the fact that you can speak another foreign language, you know, like that in itself is impressive, and like nothing to be embarrassed about, you know. Make the mistake, because I mean, I used to be an English teacher in Japan. Like, make those mistakes. If people correct you and you learn from it, awesome. If they don't correct you and you still say the same things, people understand you. Still awesome. Either way, it's a win-win, you know? Just a little bit more. Hold on. I got this. Fuck. No, 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 stop. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's fine. Tachi ga what? 3国語話せるんだけど In my head, I know that. Yeah, yeah. That's the important thing. Like, I don't think people are laughing at you or making fun of you when you make any like language mistakes, because they know you're trying. No, please get up. Oh, no, 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 what are you doing? Oh, you stupid bitch. Oh, that's okay. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, no, no, stop. Get up. Oh my god. Back here. Speaking of mistakes, what? Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say anything. Please. I beg of you. This is really embarrassing. This is a mistake that was truly my own. No one can accept these mistakes. It's not even like... Yatte shimatta na. I should just learn how to scream out kuso when I fall. It's fine, we understand. What are you up to for the rest of the evening, Jin? Are you done streaming for the night? Or I actually don't know what time it is over there for you. It's like 3 a.m. for me, which I was like supposed to go to bed 3 hours ago. But that's when I decided to start playing Jump King, and I was like, I guess I'll stream this. And I really have to go to bed, but I also really want to jump. 6:17. Oh my god, so you're on the East Coast. So you also started playing video games at like midnight. We're like the same person. Oh, that's hilarious. It's terrible. It's very unhealthy. I say this, but you know, I do the same shit. Okay, we're doing good. Good pace. Terrible life choices for real. I know. This is why my doctor is always like, Princess, you know, I think you should change the way you live your life. I stream at a lot of different hours. It's peaceful at this time. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Like, I don't get as many people coming through, but I enjoy the like slower conversations. I guess you could say. Do you feel like at this time you get like a different crowd too, or is it still like the same kind of like energy, just like less of it? Fuck. No, okay, I'm making way too many mistakes. I'm getting tired, hold on. Okay, I think, wait, no. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get to at least Last Frontier. Back to Last Frontier, and then we can call it night. Oh, Via, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Jin. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Welcome to the puppy kingdom. One of my subscribers was like, so what are we supposed to call us? And what are we supposed to call you? And I was like, I don't know, but I really like dogs. Like, if it wasn't apparent enough, I love dogs. I fucking love dogs so much. And one of my subscribers were like, well, since you're named Princess, you know, maybe we can be the puppy kingdom. And I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, that sounds great. I fucking love puppies. No, no, no. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay. Now's your chance to milk as much monies out of me. Well, you can play some sound bits, which are available with some bits, but you got to use 100 or 150, you know? I don't know if you want to pay to play sound on my stream. One of my subscribers was like, can you add this? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I don't know why you would want to pay to like play sound on my stream, but you know, if that's what you want, I'll do it. I don't get too many people, and they spend most of their time with oh shit, that's scary. Fuck, that's really loud. Motherfucker. God damn it. All other redeems get dusty from unuse. God, that scared the shit out of me. You said to do it. I only said if you wanted to, okay? I did not say that you should do it. Only if you wanted to do it, you could. Why do they abuse you? Go buy yourself ice creams now? Yeah, tomorrow when Target opens. It's way too early for Target to be open at this time. Nothing's open at this time. Maybe a gas station. How's gas in Japan right now? Is it also expensive? Fuck! Just go to Walmart. I also don't think Walmart's open at this time. Gas is terrible. Oh, motherfucker. That's fine. But thank God I don't have a car. Oh, you don't have a car anymore? Last time I was there, it was pretty bad. When was the last time you were in Japan, Jin? Was it like during the pandemic? I live in the subs now. The suburbs? Oh my god, are you becoming an old man and settling down? Are you dating anyone? Are you gonna get married soon? Are you staying in Japan forever? Goodbye forever, my friend. God, a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. Just prior to it all, really. Oh, okay, so you weren't stuck with kind of all of the quarantine situation that went on at that time. It's also been really hard for like a lot of my friends who still work in Japan, like going back or like visiting family, especially with like all of the family sicknesses and deaths. It was not a good time. Motherfucker. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll go for another 10 minutes and then I have to stop. Oh, but only if I'm in the last frontier. If in 10 minutes I fall too far, I have to get back here first before I end stream. I will settle down when I find myself a cutie pie girlfriend. No, just am now. You missed Pie Day. That was your chance to find a cutie pie girlfriend. How could you? Oh, I made it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Okay. See, I am not so bad at this game. Spoke too soon, spoke too soon, spoke too soon. Please don't fall down. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. No chance there. Pity chocos. I received choco from a buried woman. Oh yeah, the giddy choco. I'm living sad single life right now. Giddy choco is the worst. Yeah. I don't think I ever gave out giddy choco when I was in Japan. Girls know the best chocolate. That's true. Oh, giddy. Yeah, I know giddy. The obligatory chocolates that you give to the people who you don't actually like, but it would be awkward not to give them chocolate because you're giving someone else chocolate. Such is the way of Japan. Fuck. Ah, no, no, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Just be 5 years and no honmei. Sad. Sad. That's very sad, my dude. That's okay. Maybe one day you'll get honmei choco. But it won't be from me. Oh wait, I should have jumped. Okay, now I have to wait. Okay, let's wait. It's fine. We're gonna get back to Last Frontier and we're gonna jump a little bit more. It'll be okay. Okay, jump. Jump. No honmei from friend. Feels bad, man. I mean, a honmei from friend doesn't make sense. 'Cause that's not the point of honmei choco. You know what I mean? This is why I like reading other VTubers. I meet such interesting people. I'm so glad you find us interesting, Jin. I think it's really fun to like talk to a lot of different people as well from different backgrounds. Yes, okay. We're doing good. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, not so great. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we can jump from here. Okay, we're good. Yes! Okay, okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, this was a full jump. 2-second jump, okay. Full jump. 3. Okay. Damn it. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. We're getting progress right now. A lifetime of giddy choco for me it shall be then. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. That was 2 seconds. Jump full this way. Okay. Okay. Fuck. It could be worse, you know? You could get no chocolates. Yeah, Jin is right. It could be no chocolates. Then you would be very sad. Oh, so nervous. Okay, hold on. Wait, how much power? Too much. Am I gonna fall all the way down? Yep, okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, at least this part we're getting the rhythm for. You could be the guy they don't want to approach at all. Oh man. That would be such a sad thing. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's okay. Those guys are usually super creepy though. I can promise you, Viet is a real life friend. He is not creepy. At least I don't think so. Fuck. The sweating face. Wait, are you a creep? I don't know. It's been so long. Maybe you are now. Is that why people don't give you honmei choco? No comment. A little bit more. Okay, you know what? It is 3:31 and I promised I would stop at 3:30 because I gotta get up. I gotta be a responsible adult. I have to drive to a wedding tomorrow, so alright everyone. I wanted to thank you so much, Jin, for the raid. I had so much fun talking with you. I will definitely check out Wrestle Angel Survivor 2 because it sounds kind of interesting. I've never really heard of a game like that before. And thanks for sticking around after your stream. I know it's kind of hard after you finish streaming. I was lurking. Oh, okay. Bye, Mimic. It was nice to see you. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. It helps so much. Good night, Umaibo. Thank you guys. So I made good progress. Oh, so glad you're proud of me. You're my Jump King sensei. You have a comfy atmosphere. Thank you. I'm so glad you think so. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Anyways, okay, well, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you guys, my puppy kingdom. You're all my cute little puppies. I'm gonna see, actually, is there anyone doing Jump King? Because I do want to pass you on to either a VTuber or a Jump King person. Let's see. There's like one person who's a VTuber doing Jump King, but they have a lot of viewers, so I don't know if you guys like want to be put into like a really busy busy stream. Let's see here. Don't see anyone. Good night. I feel the same usually. I know, I'm like, I either want like a game I really like or I want to pass on the viewers to like a VTuber. But at this time of night, I think it's a really strange time for people to be playing video games, especially if you're in the States. But let's see. Let's just check a couple more games and see if there's anyone streaming. No one is streaming 10-2. That's sad. You know what? I don't know. I checked like 3 games and I couldn't find anything. So I always go for people around my own viewership. Yeah, I like don't want to. I don't want to pass on like 10 people to like a stream with 1,000. I think it's a little bit mismatched. Well, I don't see anyone and none of my friends are on. So I think we're just gonna. The Shrimp King is probably the best Jump King streamer on right now. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's see if we can go to his stream and drop people in. Give me a second. Oh, he has 9 viewers. This is perfect. Okay. Let me type this into the chat. He's rank 2 in the world for main, babe. You'll plink in that ocean. I know, right? It's like, should I not? Check DMs after stream. Okay, I will. So raid Shrimp King. Okay, so I'll be able to pass you guys on in like 10 seconds. Thank you guys so much again. I love you. Stay happy, stay healthy. Make sure you get 3 meals a day, or just remember to eat and get plenty of sleep. Okay? All right, good night. See you next time. Bye.